We've got a cover here of Coolio's classic Gangsta's Paradise. A cover by TYPH BARROW. I've never heard of this musician before, but I'm intrigued to see how she's going to take this song on. I'm not even going to guess at it. Let's just jump straight in and see what the story is here.
As I walk through the valley on the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. 'Cause I've been a blessing and laughing so long that even by my things, then my mind is gone. But I never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you talking and where you walking, or you and your homies might be lying and chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta hope as they grow, see myself in a piece of smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G that little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying praise in the street light. We've been spending most our life living in a gangster's paradise. We've been spending most our life living in the gangsters. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can live a normal life. I was raised by the state, but I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watch got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind, got my pen in my hand and a gleam in my eyes. I'm a locked out gangster, banks, stripping banks, and my homies are done, so gonna lose my anger. Fool, they ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. Why can't I stay? I'm 23 now. Will I ever live to see 24? The way things going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the one we heard are you and me? We've been spending most of our life living in gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of our life living in gangster's paradise. Power in the money, money in the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour, everybody's running, but half of them look, it's going down in the kitchen. But I don't know who's cooking. They say I gotta learn, but nobody's to teach me. If they can understand, how can they reach me? I guess they can, I guess they won't, I guess they're wrong. That's why I know my life is out of luck for. We've been spending most of our life living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of our life living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of our life living in the gangster's paradise, paradise, paradise. Why are we so blind to see that the one we heard are you and me?
Whoa. That is how you do a song cover of a rap song. Like, it was perfect. It was perfect. Like, it wouldn't have been right for her to have kind of like straight rapped, but the way she kind of put the melody into it, just enough, not too much as well. You know what I mean? It was like, there are parts of the song that are sung, you know, but like in the original, and she really took them to a new level singing wise, belted them. But for the rap parts, she had a really interesting creative take on how to get that across in a really special way. incredible voice, and it's such a rich voice, and I love how she kind of emulated the depth of Coolio's voice through hers. It's a very kind of unique, deep sound that Coolio has that she kind of possesses in the same way, but through a singing style. That was a perfect cover of Gangsta's Paradise. Like, it's just, I really didn't know how that was going to be done. I had it in my head how the chorus was going to be in the middle eight, you know, that was all fairly clear, and she lifted that and built on that, and some on the second time round, like, pushed with the timings a little bit, kind of jazzed it up a bit in that way. But the verses really got me on how she did that. That was really, really clever. Wow. Why have I never heard of TYPH Barrow? I definitely need to hear more of her work. She is not just an incredible voice, but an incredible mind for how she approaches music. That was really, really special. Really special. Man. Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise, covered by TYPH Barrow.